Hey baddies, welcome to Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today we're doing another pick a card reading. This one is called Why Are People Jealous of You? So this should be a really insightful and fun reading, and I'm so glad all of you are here today. And if this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? I really hope you will stick around. It's wonderful to have you. And if you're a returning subscriber or member, welcome in, welcome in. It's always a joy to reconnect with you, and I deeply appreciate you being here and all of the energy and resources that you bring to the channel. So, thank you. As you see before you, there are three cards. These are your psychic linking objects. Now, today I'm going to be pulling as I go. And I will insert a little video for those of you who need a bit more time to see which group you're drawn to. Now, if you're drawn to more than one group, there's probably going to be more than one message here for you because often my messages kind of blend into one another. All right. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no.
Hey, group one, all of you that selected cherries or cherry, this is going to be your reading on why are people jealous of you. All right, so keep in mind this is a general reading, it's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right. Okay, so let's get started. This is a bigger deck, so I'm going to take half of it and shuffle it up. All right, spirits, tell me. Tell me about my group one, this cherry. Why are people jealous of cherry? Well, they're so good. They are. I've never met a cherry flavored anything that I didn't like, okay? And I'm just being honest. You know, I like cherry flavored things. Cherry Jolly Ranchers, cherry bubblegum. I mean, cherry's good, right? Right. Okay, we have nonconformist, feels misplaced or misguided in society, rebels at the sake of rebelling and not of truth, suspicious, scared, trapped in the status quo. Okay. Okay, how can you be trapped in the status quo and also be misplaced at the same time? I know that's kind of a weird feeling. You feel that with me? It feels really weird. It feels like a house by a mall, just how you feel kind of out of place, a house by a mall. If you've ever had a house by a mall, you know what I'm talking about. It can feel, I'm talking about a big mall, a big mall where they build all around you, and they really don't respect the fact there's a house there. You know what I'm saying? If that's you, it's you, okay? But I feel like people are jealous of you because they feel like that you get to rebel or do whatever you want to do just because. They don't feel like there's substance behind this sweet cherry, that you're all cherry flavor, there's no cherry meat, so to speak. And you just want to cause drama for drama's sake. Huh. They're jealous of the attention you get. They're jealous of. I feel like people give, like, I'm getting this energy of you. You may naturally draw attention to yourself in your family, at work, somehow, and it may be by your sweetness, because cherries can be very sweet. Cherries can also be a literal meat replacement, okay, if you're a vegan or a vegetarian. So, yeah, like cherries are versatile. Okay, we have Black Widow, deceptive, dependent, and trustworthy. Material and status through lies. Envious, enjoys pleasures without effort, draining. Man, people are jealous of you, group one, because they think you are devious. They suspect you. You can't be all this cherry flavor. It's a little sappy to some people. It's a little like, huh? Yeah, some of that shit's fake. That's fake cherry flavor. Some people think you're fake. They're so jealous of the attention you get. They're so jealous of your authenticity. Like when you give, it's very heartfelt. When you give, it has a meaning, it has purpose. Um, but they don't see that, okay? They don't see those things, and they judge you as being vapid, an attention person. They're so jealous. Tell me more. We want to know more about these jealous people. These jealous people. Black Widow. Black Widow. We have Zombie. Resistance to fears and overcomes obstacles. Survival. Active, uses tactics to defeat others. Does not allow fear to predict future outcomes. See, they see the cherry. They don't understand that you're a cherry zombie. Okay, look. You have red lips here. Your hair's red. You got some rouge. Got some cherry blush there. You've you've been through it. People misread you. They're jealous of what they imagine you to be. Yeah, you're sweet. You're kind. You're compassionate. Because you know what it's like to be without that. It's hard to give those things when you haven't really had it. And to know that you're being judged by people that are jealous of you. We have loner, fear of connection, non collaboration, disregard for others' feelings, paranoia, deep sense of isolation due to not fitting in. You are a rare cherry. You're a zombie cherry. You're a cherry zombie, however you slice it. And you are not meant to fit in. People do not understand your isolation. They don't understand why it's so hard to know you. Even when people feel like they know you, they don't. They know this. They don't know this. and they're jealous of that. But you really can't have the cherry without the zombie. You're a rare cherry zombie. You're kind and compassionate while still healing, attracting these kind of jealous hater energy to you. And I feel like group one, it's almost as if you're in a constant state of healing. It's like all these people get revealed as jealous haters. And some of them, how can you hate on someone, who is your own, to see them rise from what was? It just seems so wrong. But you got those. You are not afraid to be alone. Um, you are not afraid to stick out as a loner. Um, I think you prefer it that way. Uh, I feel like you also at times prefer to mingle in, not to mingle with others, but to get lost in a crowd so you don't stick out. Another form of isolation, if you understand what I'm saying. Um, I feel like there's this energy that people who know your story may, in fact, be more jealous than people who don't. Uh, People closest to you. Let's see. Let's get some more energy here. Tell me more about why are people jealous of my group one? Because you're rare. You're rare. You're a legend. You're rare. You triumph. You overcome where others can't. And people see that. And some people are inspired. And some people are jealous. Because instead of seeing what they could do, the life they could live, they see something they could never do. They see their lack. And it's sad because sometimes that energy comes from those closest to us. They get very discouraged by your energy, like your change of energy from, it's a healing that happens. It's a movement. You don't get to be a cherry zombie overnight. Um, it takes a lot of healing and dealing with your shadow. So I feel like a lot of people who were involved with your shadow, I feel like they're jealous of where you are. And it makes me sad. I have to say, group one, it really makes me sad because I feel it's inappropriate. And I get this every now and then in my readings, like just inappropriate people. They should be happy for you that you're a survivor, and you've overcome, and your energy has gotten better. If that means anything, better or higher or different or clearer. But there is some definite resentment here about that, definite jealousy. Um, for some, this is you had more opportunity than I did. For others, this is um, about money. For others, this is just plain old misplaced jealousy and anger. Um, and it's part of why the zombie appears to be a cherry. Okay? Because this kind of masking has been going on for ages for group one because of this kind of malignant energy that I'm feeling around my group one. It's just someone who can never be happy for you, right? Am I right? They're never happy. It's never good enough. No matter what you do, it's never been, it never will be. And I need to let you off the hook, okay? And this is hard. And this is part of becoming a legendary cherry zombie, okay? It's part of it. For some people, you will never be enough. And that's because the lack they see in you is a reflection of the lack within them. Okay? For some people, you will never be enough because the lack they see in you is a projection of the lack they see in themselves. You've got to get at a level of peace with that and understand there is no closure. That's your closure. And let it go. Let the universe, let your guides, let God, whatever you vibe with, let it manifest as it will. But the people around you who are malignant and jealous of your changes, your successes, your ability to rise after a Ten of Swords situation. Let's pull some cards here. You know, those people who haven't been there for you. I don't care what label they carry in your life. It's time to get real. It's time to reassess. Because it's not healthy to have people like that jealous of you, you know. It's just not okay. All right, we're going to do one more here. Tell us more about my group one. Why are people jealous? Oh, okay, we have death. We have death here. Kind of came out in reverse. Don't really take reversals, but we're going to keep the reversal in mind. Why are people jealous of you? It feels like, I feel like people were able to, in the old days, they were able to talk mad shit on you. They are having a harder time doing that because there's no new news. Because you're doing you. And I feel frustration here. The jealousy building. See, you may not see your potential here, but others do. They see this, the spark. Everything was okay when you were down. When you were down. When you were in the Ten of Swords, Before you were a zombie, what was a zombie? Ten of Swords, Death card. Hadn't become the zombie yet. They like this here. They like the Ten of Swords, the Death card. Not, they like to talk about when things were awful. And I know that hurts, but that comes from a deep place of jealousy and really despair within themselves. The Hermit. This one as well. These two. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and I'm going to take this one right here, and the Seven of Pentacles. I think people are jealous of you because you keep a lot of things to yourself. I feel like you, again, aren't afraid to be on your own, and you keep a ton of stuff to yourself. You're very careful about what you tell people. You may be one of those people that kind of go and hibernate at home, and people don't really know about your home life. And you may have friends who, like, they only see you at school or at work or wherever, and they really want to get to know you, but they're not able to, and they're kind of jealous that they're not able to. Perhaps you talk about your friends, your neighbors who get to know you at home, and they haven't been able to know you at home. This is very specific. So if this is you, okay? I feel like there's some energy here that feels jealous because you haven't brought them to your house, okay? This is a very intuitive kind of energy I'm picking up on, all right? So it's intuitively I'm reading this. Some of you have someone very specific who's like, you haven't invited me to your house. And the thing is, you're not gonna. And that's okay. That's okay. I think there are people who want to get to know you better. But I don't feel like I think because of things that have happened in your life, you're very careful about who you will let in your life. But there are some people who are not, they're not jealous. They're just like, I wouldn't call them jealous. I would call them people who are like, I would really like to get to know them. I would really like to help them. I would really like, to be there for them. See, we have strength here. Yeah, they may be a Leo. Let's do this one. We have the Knight of Pentacles here. Yeah, it feels like it's someone who's trying, or a group of people, or a couple of people, or an opportunity here who's trying to figure out, like, when is the right time to kind of, like, approach you. And like I said, this isn't envious, like jealous. This is like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not that I'm jealous of the time other people get to spend with you. It's just like, I'm jealous that you haven't, like, let me in as a friend. Does that make sense? I hope so. I hope so. All right. Okay. All right, group one. That's what I received for you. I hope this was an interesting and insightful reading. I really enjoyed doing this reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I would love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group two, all of you that selected the bunny, this is going to be your reading all about why are people jealous of you. All right, so keep in mind this is a general reading. It's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right, so let's get into it. I'll pull a few from the archetype deck. I'm going to take those. Okay, tell me about my group two. Why are people jealous of my bunny? Why are people jealous of my little bunny? My cute little pink bunny. Tell me about my cute little pink bunny. Okay, tell me about my cute little pink bunny. This one. Okay. We have performer, detached to disconnected from others, detached and disconnected from others. Okay, took me a minute. Afraid of not standing out, ego driven, frivolous, or disrespectful through jokes, fears being bored or boring others, anxious. Okay, so you're nervous little bunny. Okay, nervous, anxious. Okay, you might be a gifted little performer. You got the little bow tie going on there. Might be a performer, or dream of performing in some way, but you're reluctant. Okay, because you're anxious. All right, you're anxious. Okay, let's get another card here. One, let's get one from this side. Okay, tell me more about my group. Ooh, okay, that flipped right around there. We have maiden. Damsel in distress, creates conflicts to feel needed, imprisoned mentally and physically, difficulty in saying no, powerless, inactive. Okay. Okay, I feel like people are jealous of you because they look at you as playing a role at times. Like, now just please just take this as you will, okay? But playing the role of like helpless femme, at times, like help me, and then masculine energy comes in and helps you, kind of thing. I get this energy of some people think you get by on your appearance because you're a pretty bunny. Okay, you're a pretty little bunny, a little nervous, pretty little bunny that's very talented, and you perform little tricks. Okay, and some people think when you perform those little tricks that you might be highly favored, and in fact, you might be. Okay, you might be. All right, their jealousy in that may be very well. You know, it might be the deal. Might be true. Be jealous. Okay, you might be highly favored. Okay, tell me more about my group two. Why are people jealous of them? Okay, I'm feeling this one. Okay, we have Midas. Balance between gaining and losing fortune. Generous, giving, entrepreneurial, creative, good problem solver, and highly self-motivated. Okay, so you got the go-go. You got the go-go juice. Your go-go juice might be pink or purple or black or whatever, but you drink it and you go-go. Because you're about making that bag. Are you Taurus Capricorn? Are you Virgo? Okay. I feel like this bunny is no dumb bunny. Okay. People think that you pretend to be, not intelligent to get your way, blah, blah, blah. And listen, they get jealous. Listen, it's just you and me here. And I got to tell you, sometimes you got to play the game, you know? And it's okay. Life is hard. Life is tough. It can be very difficult. So, no judgment here, you know? And if people are hating on you because you're doing what you need to do and they're jealous because you're successful or you're doing, you're getting someplace, that's because they got some issues with themselves. Don't ever don't ever let that shit keep you from succeeding. Because people are going to project, especially onto a cute little bunny who may be a little anxious. But boy, howdy. This little bunny right here is bold. Bold and very talented. Creative. A performer. Some of y'all were born to perform. Who are you? Who is watching my video? Let's get a couple more. Tell me more about my group too. Tell me more. Tell me more about my group too. Tell me more. They're so jealous. But if they only knew what it took to become the you are today. Oh, there's a little card right here. We have journalist, advocates, uses tools to transform ideas, informs, educates, persuades, entertains, observes human conditions, analyzes info. You a writer, entertainer, performer. Man, you got people jealous. Some of you, there's something online that you're doing that people are jealous of. They want that attention. Some of the things you write, maybe that's in college. This one stood right up. We have tyrant, awakened leader, confident and charismatic, reevaluates life's choices and outcomes, balanced, steps aside to make room for a new life, helpful. Woo, they think you're a tyrant. That means they think you're a leader, anxious little bunny. You're an empire waiting to be born. And they feel it. They feel it. They're so jealous, man. They feel it. Greatness. The greatness within you just bubbling to the surface. What you gonna do with all that? What have you done with that? Who are you? Group 2, who are you? All right, let's get some more cards. Tell me more about my beautiful group 2. Tell me more. Tell me more. Why are people jealous of you? Because you're a badass. You're a baddie. You're a baddie. We have stay in your lane and a unicorn. Are you a rainbow bunny? Or bunny unicorn? A unicorn? A bunnicorn? A bunnicorn? A unicorn bunny? Bunnica? Listen, I'm trying here. A bunnicorn? A bunnicorn? Bunnicorn. Anyway, are you a rainbow bunny corn? Bunny unicorn? Stay in your lane. I'm doing the best I can. You are an individual. Look at all this. You got good hair. You probably got good hair. You might have multicolored hair. There's something about your hair. Your crown chakra is on fire. Are you a Leo? Your crown. There's something about your eyes here. You may have watery eyes. Are you Pisces? You might be a Pisces here. Very strong presence here. Very strong. You're a bunny that's a unicorn. They don't even know how magical you are. But here's the thing. You do not take any smack. That's where the tyrant comes in. They see that little bunny and they're so jealous. I mean, look at you. Look how awesome you look. How do you look so good in the middle of all this? In the middle of all this mess? How do you maintain your healthy looking hair? How does it shine and glow? How do you get all them colors in it? Your horn is so sharp. How do you get it so sharp right now? They're just wondering, how does this unicorn hold it together? And you're just like, it's none of your fucking business. You are just like, I'm over here in my little bunny corner, having a little anxiety attack. Leave me alone because I'm going to take over the world. And I know you guys don't think so, but I'm going to because group 2 is often underestimated but never duplicated because they don't see you coming. And when you show up to play, it's already done. Once they see you, it's like, "Oh, you're here. Yeah, I'm here and I took everything. It's already done. The room's empty. I took all y'all stuff." So yeah, they don't even see you coming. They're so jealous. I feel like you, group 2, are on the edge of a glow up, or you got a glow up coming. And every time you have a glow up, it's just like these people talk about it. They're like, oh, they changed their hair. I wonder how they did that. You've got somebody who's just amazed with how many times you change your hair, okay? I'm not sure if they heard of wigs and extensions and all that good stuff, and also color in a box or a jar. But yeah, so these two. We have a tinfoil hat. Oh, we have 3. Land back and red flag. Oh, they feel like you're taking something that's not yours to take. Oh my. They're jealous of the way you are with certain people. Are you a flirt? Listen, you are attractive. People like you. You like to laugh and you like making people laugh. And people like being around people who like to make them laugh. And then all of a sudden, before you know it, there's some casual flirting. There's nothing meant by it, right? And if your job is certain things, it kind of happens. But boy, there are people who are jealous of that. Like, how do they just do that? How do they just, ugh. I can't believe it. Did you see what they were wearing today? Did you just see what they did at lunch? Well, of course, people are going to talk about this unicorn, this bunny unicorn. Of course, and your rainbow on top of that. Of course, people are going to be jealous of you. Why wouldn't they be? You have a Midas touch on top of this. Of course, people are going to be like, ah. But here's the thing. You don't take any shit. Yeah, you're open-minded. Yeah. But don't play with the bunny. Because those ears can turn into horns very easily. And they have. I think you've had people get up close in your business, and I think it's failed quite a bit of times. And you're just like, yeah, I'm sweet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think you have a little bit of social anxiety. I'm not a professional. Okay, I'm not diagnosing you. Okay. Um, I'm just a woman with a gift and I'm sharing it with you. All right, please seek help from professionals. But it feels like there's anxiety around being social. And it feels like it may be at work or around work. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the King of Swords. Oh, this feels very judgy. King of Swords for me is always aggressive. He's always aggressive with his words. He can be aggressive with movement, but this feels aggressive with words. And this is immaturity. This is somebody who is immature and aggressive with their words. Very jealous, very envious. And it feels like it's around, the jealousy is around not just like your energy, how people look at your work or what you do, how you have been able to maintain like positivity. You've managed to compete. You've managed to keep yourself going. You're a performer. You have the Four of Wands here. You're a performer, and you've managed to kind of like keep a very positive disposition in times that were really, really difficult that maybe people don't even know about. And it's like, it's as if things begin to work out for you, or they're starting to, or it feels like this person thinks they are. And they're jealous of that, even though they know you deserve it. Even though they know this unicorn, boy, it was rough. It was hard going, right? There's a lot of energy of like celebration around you. And it's as if you don't allow yourself to celebrate with this tyrant energy. You keep at it. You keep working at it. And I feel like there are people who are jealous of your aggressively pursuing your dreams, your goals, your ambitions. However, there are people who feel like at times, either now or the future, that you may have overstepped them or may have stepped on them or overlooked them to get to a more abundant or happier reward or time. It feels really heavy, so be sensitive to that, my bunny unicorn. This jealousy feels like bitterness of somebody who feels left behind or overlooked. Okay? And I feel like they're the people who are jealous of you and think you're a tyrant, as they see you, what they feel, succeed. You may not feel like I'm succeeding. I don't feel like I'm succeeding, but you have to understand these are from people who are jealous of you, and this is why they're jealous, okay? And the thing is that so many people are struggling right now that what you're doing may not look like success to you, but to other people it looks extremely successful and hopeful to some. But to others it brings out a very different energy. And it can make it hard. They won't understand why you have the boundaries you do, group 2. And I know why. And it's because People become very jealous with you. They become possessive with your energy because you have what I have described as a cute little bunny that needs help. Help me, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm lost. But you're really not. But they think you are, and they're drawn to help the little bunny. And they feel possessive of the little bunny. And once they figure out that they can't own the little bunny, that the little bunny isn't theirs to have and to hold, then we get a whole other kind of energy. And people become jealous. And I feel like group 2, the energy coming through, there's different energies here for you. There's more than one energy. Some of you guys have somebody online um, that seems to be very jealous. So if you have an online presence, okay, we have, what does that say? The Knight of Wands, and it came out upside down in reverse. Just as I said that, you have someone online. I feel like this is somebody who is, they're jealous, they're disappointed. This is somebody who feels left behind. They might be a fire sign. The Hierophant. Yeah, they feel left behind. They feel rejected. The Chariot came out upside down. They feel rejected. Overlooked, rejected. And they're very jealous of anyone who gets to spend time with you. And they do make different accounts, okay? They may be a conspiracy theorist or be in some kind of that kind of online situation. But I do think group 2, these kind of things don't surprise you. I think that's why you have anxiety. I think that's why I picked up on the anxiety, is because you have energies around you that get possessive. And it's almost like no matter what you do, you attract this kind of energy. And that's why we have the Tyrant here. The Tyrant is the one that puts up the boundaries. And it's like, we only let so many people in, or this person in, or specific people in. And it really is to protect you from people who will sap your energy. People are jealous of you because they can't get close to you. They can't get your attention. And they want to be in your energy, like they want to be a part of your life. And you just can't have everybody in your energy. You're not that kind of person. Even though you're cute and approachable and you're friendly, and even at times you might be flirty, I feel like you are also guarded for reasons that a lot of people won't understand. All right, group 2, that's what I received for you. I hope this was a helpful and interesting reading. I enjoyed doing this reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that selected Lightning, this is going to be your reading all about why people are jealous of you. All right, keep in mind, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right. Well, I'm going to tell you, You're a whole different kind of baddie, okay? Whole different kind. Lightning bolt. All right. Let's get started with um, these cards. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. All right. Tell me about my lightning bolt. Just built differently. Built differently. We have Judge, Intuitive Healer, Obedial Child, Pickpocket, Martyr, Intuitive Healer. I feel like you're very powerful. Let's just put these here. This is a different kind of reading. I feel like people are jealous of you because they can feel on some level your power is annoying. Okay? On some level, it irritates people. You are an intuitive healer. It doesn't mean probably what you think it does. This lightning bolt, it hits. When it strikes, it's powerful. Healing can hit like that, like a bolt of lightning. You have that effect on people. And, well, you end up getting judged a lot. People are jealous of what they perceive as the freedom you have to say these things, to do the things they perceive. Sorry, I'm switching around on my chair. To do the things they perceive you're doing. Okay? They don't realize that you have paid a price to be this person who is the lightning bolt. You've literally had to be this lightning bolt of energy in your own life. You've had to make it happen. Nobody was going to do it for you. Nobody cared. Now, this is you and me here, okay, and I'm being real with you. People cared to a degree, right? To be fair, but not enough. Not enough to help you in a way that made a difference. So you had to be the passion, the fire, the purpose, and the principle. You had to be the focus. You had to figure it out on your own. And you're probably still doing it. Doesn't matter how old you are. But you get punished or you have consequences to these lightning bolt effects that you have on people. Sometimes the consequences are good. You get connections and opportunities and things. People see you. And then other times there is a mirror held up that is, although a treasury of learning and growth, it is also a shadow mirror of, well, it's a shadow mirror. People are jealous of what they perceive as this wild electric energy that you have to make shit happen. They may see you as a powerful manifester, okay? You might be an air sign and a fire sign, hence electricity, hence the lightning bolt. But they don't understand. You have to learn how to control this stuff. Lightning bolts can just go off anywhere. If you want to learn how to focus that shit, it takes a while. There's a lot of misfire. People being jealous of things in your life, how they've manifested or how they've unfolded, they don't understand. They don't see. And often that's the case. It's sad, really, because we so want it to be easy. And then when we see people who we perceive having it easy, we get jealous of them and we hate on them. Even though group 3, you haven't had it easy. Okay? You haven't. But for some reason, there is energy who perceives the movements in your life as lightning bolt energies, like one after another, moving you along. Just right place, right time. How come you? Why? Why do they pick you? They don't even know how far you've had to come. And they never will, because it's not their life, you know. They will, this energy will always be jealous of you. They will never understand your energy. And it's almost like they have this martyr energy around. Like you have this martyr energy around you. People who want to play martyr. I'm being pulled to that, perhaps. We have brave. Don't self-sabotage. So you have people in your life who see you doing your thing, whatever, and they actively get in your way, causing you to self-sabotage. Okay, I'll explain it like this. Say you're married. Okay, say you got kids. Say you're going to college and you have a big exam and you've made it very clear you need to study. And you've made your partner know this and say, please babysit the kids, I need to study. And instead of doing that, they actively bring the kids around you so you can't study. Things like that. Energy around you who causes you to self-sabotage in a way. They're really sabotaging you, but you feel like you're self-sabotaging. But it's actually them. Because you're feeling like, oh, I didn't study. Oh, I couldn't find a place to study. Oh. And this could happen over and over until you figure out that actually someone else is causing you to self-sabotage. In fact, is self-sabotaging you, but is gaslighting you through the process. And I feel that here. Jealousy is ugly. It brings out the most ugly features in people. And It feels like your unusual approach, um, your willingness to kind of like lean into your intuition and stand out on your own, despite people trying to get you to self sabotage and trying to convince you that you are self sabotaging when actually it's their some kind of weird master plan there. If that's you, you know what I'm talking about. They're jealous of that powerful light that you have. A lightning strike is so powerful. And the sound, the crack, it vibrates. It makes a change. You can feel it in the air. That's you. You're a change maker. There's a element of chaos there. Aquarius energy, Uranus energy, a little bit of Neptune sprinkled in there with some Scorpio. The mirror, escaping my own image. I feel like you haven't let like beauty standards or beauty, handsome, attraction images declare what you look like or who you are. Okay. I feel like you are very attractive and your attractive features are natural. Like some of you are classic beauties. I'm hearing striking. Some of you are striking, literally. You don't realize it though. And it doesn't matter like what age you are. Of course, this is, grown-ups, but I'm seeing all different types of people. They're jealous of your face. Group 3, you have a face card. Like you give good face, as they say. Okay? You are extremely attractive in your face. That sounds bad. You're extremely attractive in your face, Group 3. Yeah, you're very attractive. Um, and there's some of you have a beautiful like neck, a décolletage. My tongue's heavy, y'all, because of my medicine. Okay, we have rest. Come and hear my lullaby. Some of y'all have a beautiful voice, a beautiful and powerful sound, like when a lightning cracks, like you leave an impression with your voice. Um, some of you have a very relaxing voice. Some of you have, just a very powerful voice. Um, but definitely there's some attraction with the voice here for group 3. People are jealous of that. They're jealous of what you look like. They're jealous of the power of your voice. Um, there's so much here. So much. Okay, 2 more of these. We like these cards. Summer, the highest height. Look at that. Look at that card. All that light. And then we have this card, time. To use, not to lose. I feel like a lot of you, especially if you're a little older, you don't look your age. you look kind of timeless. There's a timelessness about you. And with summer here, it feels like people are jealous because it's almost as if, and I've seen this before, but like you have some kind of golden energy around you with this lightning strike. So when you're on, you're on. When you have people's attention, you have it. Okay? And people are jealous of that. But you also have like the power, the presence of your voice. Um, like you're attractive, you're striking. Okay? And people are very jealous of that. They wish they had, they wish they had some of that. You know what I'm saying? Very, very jealous. Some of y'all have some, let's pull some tarot. Some of y'all have some, what do I want to say? Some of y'all have some features that are prominent uh, in the upper areas that are very nice. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. Let's see. Which one? This one. Okay. Okay, we have. This is the Hierophant. It was upside down. I'm going to take it right side up, but it came out upside down. Why are people jealous of you? I feel like you're not afraid to be alone. Honestly, you're not afraid to be alone. You're somewhat of a loner anyway. I think I had another group who was like this, like unafraid to be alone. You're different, and you're also not afraid to do what you need to do to survive and to succeed. So in that in that energy, you would be somebody who probably, prefers to be alone. And I feel like there are people who want, they want your attention. They also want your knowledge. Here we have the devil. Came out reverse. Very attracted to you. Very attracted. Hot, 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 hot. Like very seductive energy. Um, yeah, people want to get next to you, my friend. I'm getting that. Okay, people want to get next to you. And here is this energy. I'm pretty sure this is the Eight of Cups, Eight of Cups. And this energy, your energy is like, no, I don't think so. Moving on, right? And, there's energy here of, people don't want to be your cup left behind. They want to be the cup that you you carry forward, and it's just not it's just a rare thing. You just don't They don't understand. You're a lightning strike. We have the moon. Ooh. There is so much like femme fatale energy here brewing. And I feel like there's so many feminine energies that would really like to explore the femme fatale energy, but they're afraid. And because it is a way to explore your dark feminine, which is healthy. Um, and I feel it here in group 3. Beautifully expressed. beautifully explored here in group 3. I feel this wildness here in the moon as this primal energy of being the lightning strike, of being the wild force of nature. And others seeing the power of the lightning strike and being jealous and asking a silly question as to how can I be a lightning strike too when they were born to be whatever they were born to be. You can only be a lightning strike if you are one. You're born a lightning strike because you are striking. And if you know what I mean by that, then you know what I mean. You are a striking person. Sometimes it's the way you look, sometimes it's the way you talk, the way you do things. It may be your art, it can be expressed in different ways. They are jealous of your expression of this dark feminine, of this femme fatale energy. They are jealous of this because they can't do it. They can't process doing it. They don't know how to do it. And with that brings a lot of uncomfortable energy that comes your way often, but also good things come your way. But you're a lightning strike, so it's a mixed bag. It really is. Because people are jealous of this power. But man, it takes such a force to learn how to focus it and direct it. You have to become one with the wild forces of nature. And that's my group 3. And that's what they're jealous of. But they don't understand what it took for you to get there. And the thing is, it's something you can't explain to anyone. It's something they have to experience. All right, group 3, that's what I received for you. I hope this was an interesting and insightful reading. I really enjoyed doing this reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I would love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.